Regigigas, the Giga-chan of all Giga-chans. He is more more Chad, than Chad himself. More Chad than the country of Chad. More Chad than Duke Nukem himself. Okay, maybe not that far. But still, in the Pokemon world, some may say he is the greatest Pokemon of all time. But what's his name? His name is... Today we're going to be buffing Regigigas, and to do that, we're going to do one simple solution. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, but seriously, yeah, enough of that. Today we're actually buffing Regigigas. Yeah, this Pokemon is really bad, so I want to buff it. And yeah, giving Regigigas clear body is a good idea. Yes. It's been craving it since Gen 5, so like, Game Freak promised them Regigigas will gain clear body by Gen 5. That was a lie. They never did it. In fact, even without an ability, it will always have it. We've seen that in Legends Arceus. So, the reasonable solution is to give it clear body. But that doesn't mean we can do some stuff with slow start, you know. Of course, it's a terrible ability, but I got some solutions. Number one, I think if you pair it up with other Regis, and it'll give like small buffs to Regigigas. So for Regirock, you can give it, you get Rock Stab. You'll also gain a defense boost. For Regice, you get a special defense boost and an Ice Stab, which is really good. And then Registeel, you get an accuracy boost. It's really good for like something like Mega Kick, horribly inaccurate move, but 120 base power, and it'll be very good with that. And then I don't know about the other thing. Would you gain Steel Step? Yeah, Steel Step is fine. Yeah, you'll gain Steel Step. And then there's also Regieleki and Regidrago. Drago, you can get Dragon Resist, and then Electric, you gain Electric Step, I guess. And then I was also thinking, so for Regidrago, how about for Slow Start, you'll gain a slowly increase of your attack over time, and then for Regieleki, you gain an increase in speed over time. Of course, you'll go back to normal. And then finally, the final buff I'll give Slow Start will be the fact that if you switch out, you will be able to keep your turns. Because every time you switch out, you have to go through the entire process all over again, which really sucks for Regigigas. Okay, got that out of the way. Let's go for the moves. So for one, it has a signature move, Crush Grip, which increases in power the more HP the target has. It's kind of whatever. It's not the greatest, and it doesn't really increase that much. It's like, I don't remember the multiplier. I mean, when the max power, but like at that point you might as well use Return, or if you're in Gen 9, you use Double Edge. So to buff it, I think it would be like kind of like Magma Storm, and that you trap the user and you do like small damage to it. It's like a trapping move for it, and it'll be really good for this thing. You can stall out slow start turns, and it'll just pair really well. Even if you just don't give it clear body, it'll be really good combination with that. Self-destruct. I don't know, it seems like a Pokemon that can learn it. You know, the other Regis get explosion and stuff. Self-destruct kind of makes sense for this thing. It'll be really strong coming from this strong attack stat. Yeah, and that's about it. Setup moves. Oh yeah, setup moves. Yeah, this thing doesn't get any setup moves, like, at all. Look at this list. Look at this list. There's nothing here. This is National Dex, and this is all it gets. Have you seen Gen 9? Like the actual Gen 9? How many status moves it gets? It doesn't even get Rock Polish at this point. It's even worse. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Seriously. This is awful. At least I gain Protect and Rest, but like, doesn't matter. You're still bad. Still a bad mon. So, some setup moves I think makes sense. Sword Stance, Bulk Up, Curse. You know, the other Regis get, I think, Curse as well. Meditate, maybe a buff Meditate, like give you a special defense boost. This move is so outdated. It's just like even it back then, you have Sword Stance, but like, oh, why does this move exist? Some support moves, Recover, Encore. Encore would be really good. Party Shot would be interesting. Taunt, I feel like it can use Taunt. Also Recover, which some may say it's a bit too much, but like, you can also give it Pain Split. That's a move that exists, and it's really good with this. You know, it makes sense. Other moves, I don't know, First Impression, that's very funny, coming from this thing. Lunge, Signal Beam, Sucker Punch, Spirit Break, Seismic Toss, Wood Hammer, stuff like that. But yeah, just give it more coverage moves. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty much good. Give this boy Clear Body, and yeah, I don't know what else to think. I'll come back later. I had an honorable mention section, but I realized I made the video too long, and the mic got messed up. So I'm gonna tell you everything that this mon could realistically have that it doesn't have. For Dark, Assurance, Parting Shot, Dark Pulse, Feint Attack, Foul Play, False Surrender, Power Trip, Punishment, Throat Chop, and Pursuit. For Dragon, Dragon Rush, Dragon Hammer, and Outrage. For Electric, Wild Charge and Supercell Slam. For Fairy, Spirit Break. For Fighting, Bulk Up, Close Combat, Dynamic Punch, Counter, and if you want to be real cheeky, Final Gambit. For Fire, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Blaze Kick, Flare Blitz, and Raging Fury. For Ghost, Hex, Shadow Ball, Curse, Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch. For Grass, Bullet Seed, Wood Hammer, Energy Ball, Grassy Glide, Grass Snot, Giga Drain, Cotton Guard, Cotton Spore, Leaf Tornado, Leaf Storm, Leech Seed, Petal Dance, and Petal Blizzard. Why? Well, that's because it has grass stuff all over it, and it'll be really fun if it runs grass moves, especially Leech Seed. Imagine how broken that thing is with that substitute, and 110 HP. For Ground, Headlong Rush, and Spikes. For Ice, Blizzard, Ice Beam, and Mountain Gale. For Poison, Poison Jab. For Psychic, Calm Mind, Reflect, Late Screen, Side Shock, Meditate, especially if a buff version, like I mentioned before, Amnesia, and yeah, that's it. For Rock, I think you'll learn Rock Record, Stealth Rock, Power Gem, and Sandstorm. And finally, Normal, Bind, Bide, Belly Drum, Encore, Explosion, Self-Destruct, Fake Out for VGC, Glare for Power Spam, Rock Climb, Reflect Type, Recover, or any recovery moves, as well as Thrash. But I don't really consider this mon to be a Pokemon that will crash out, which is why I don't think it'll give it this move alongside Outrage or Raging Fury. Besides that one time in the anime, which actually scratch that, it should definitely learn those moves. Justice for Regigigas, please, thank you. And yeah, sorry if I'm really quiet. It's 3 a.m. and I work tomorrow. Screw me. Next section, sets. Okay, so for sets, well, obviously, Choice Band is probably one of the biggest things. It's really strong, especially with the new Crush Grip. It's so spammable. You can probably lower accuracy so that it compensates for how strong this move is. Earthquake, Heat Crash, Knockoff, stuff like that. Darkest Lariat, Ice Punch. You know, it pairs really, well with the new buffs we have, what else to mention? Oh yeah, the Substitute set. Remember, this thing has a massive HP stat, 110. Like, it can already do this, but like, it's even better with, the fact that you have setup moves, actual setup moves. It never had setup moves. So with Bulk Up, Crush Grip, you got your coverage move, you can run Recover, run Pain Split, run whatever you want. Main thing, Crush Grip plus Substitute, it's real nasty. Leftovers, you can just heal pretty much infinite amounts, run heavy duty boots if you don't want to worry about, hazards. Also same for the offensive set, which you run Life Orb, you run Assault Vest, Choice Scarf, stuff like that. And then, utility, whatever you want, I didn't mention this, but you can probably give more support moves, Stealth Rocks, probably more utility, to be honest. Where you have Taunt and Encore, Parting Shot, it's a good pivot with these moves, But yeah, overall, what do I think? Would this be Uber's? Probably, yes. I mean, if you give it just clear body, if you only give it clear body, it'll probably just not be Ubers, I'll be honest. It has a strong attack stat, but like, you compare it to like Ursaluna, for example, it's like that thing is way more powerful and has ground stab. This thing really doesn't. Oh wow, you have clear body with 160 attack. Like, compare this thing to like Palafin or something like that. Palafin has like priority moves. It's just, that's it for discussion for another day. You know, what happens if it just gets clear body and nothing else? But with these buffs, I think this thing could be Ubers. So yeah, I just need a short video so that I can upload quickly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Subscribe.